Okay, that's okay. So good morning, everyone. This is Bharat Bhushan. I am going to explain the most important chapter of your class, that is 12th class, surface chemistry. And the surface chemistry is very applicable chapter in daily life because entire incidents related to the surface you will see day by day in your life. That's why this is very important. Though according to the CBSE syllabus, this is very important for in this year also. Okay, as well as the entrance examination also, some little bit typical question or application based question also comes in the entrance examination from this chapter. So let's start the surface chemistry. The study of what is surface chemistry? Basically a study of surface phenomenon. Okay, this is called surface chemistry. And what are different surface phenomenon? There are two different types of the surface phenomenon. The first one is absorption and adsorption. There are two different surface phenomena. So let's see what is absorption and what is adsorption. There are another different incidents apart from that is also, this is the just reverse of the absorption and adsorption. This is called desorption. And combinedly all three activity related to the surface is called sorption. Take the note of each and every concept. Okay, so let's start the absorption. In the absorption, what is going on? Okay, in this process, any liquid or gas, or as well as solid also, liquid, gas, as well as solid, get attached and get inside the surface, and surface generally considered as the solid surface, and go to a spread throughout the body equally. This is called absorption process. Okay, and this process is unidirectional, generally unidirectional. In only one direction it happens. Okay, and this process takes place due to the weak physical force of attraction. Let's see example. If you take the screenshot of this, okay. Let's see example. If you have a block of foam and you put it into water, that means water molecule, whenever the water is sprayed over or foam get inside the water or any liquid, what will happen? This water molecule is sprayed over the surface as well as get inside the throughout the body also. This is called absorption. Okay, now taking the another physical activity or the surface, that is called adsorption. In this process, liquid, gas, or sometimes solid also get attached on the surface of generally solid is called adsorption. Whenever you take the example of any solid, and if the liquid is spread over there, then what will happen? Multiple layers or single layers, it depends on the nature of the substance, get attached to the surface of the solid, and they didn't get inside the solid. Okay, so that's why these are the different difference between the adsorption and absorption. And what is desorption? Desorption is the just reverse process. Whenever the any liquid, solid or gas particle get detached from the surface is called desorption. The solid, liquid and gas get detached from the solid surface is called desorption, right? There are the two components of the surface phenomenon, the substance that get detached or get inside the absorption, but in detail, in entire chapter, you will study adsorption only, not absorption. So if you think about the adsorption, then if there are two major components, including in that particular incidence, that is, one is the substance which get attached to the surface and the substance which provides the surface for this incidence. There are two different substances included in that particular incidence. The one substance which get attached is called adsorbate. Adsorbate. The substance which get attached to the solid surface. It's called adsorbate, and the second one, adsorbent. Now, what is adsorbent? The surface at which adsorption takes place. And on the basis of the adsorption, this is very applicable process. On the basis of that particular incidence, there are different filter or air purifier or air purifying mask also is manufactured on this principle of the adsorption. Okay, and apart from that, lot of reactions also carried out on the principle of the adsorption. You will study in detail in this chapter further. Okay, take the screenshot. Okay. Now, the question is, what is the region of the adsorption? Region of adsorption. Why any particle get attached to the surface? There are two regions. The formation of physical force and the formation of maybe chemical force. Both force of attraction takes place simultaneously or in different case in different force of attraction. It may be at the same time, it may be at the different time also. Okay. What are the physical force of attraction? So on the basis of that two region, the adsorption can be classified on the basis of this, that is physisorption, that is called physical adsorption. Physical adsorption. What is this? Adsorption takes place due to physical force of attraction. And where this attraction takes place between adsorbate and adsorbent. The physical force of attraction. This is all about the physisorption. Now, what are the different properties of the physical adsorption? This is weak. Because physical force is always weaker than the chemical force of attraction. This is weak. weak force of attraction. And since this is weak, that's why this is reversible. That means whenever the force of attraction is acquired by this adsorbate and adsorbent, then after it get detached also at the same time. That's why this process is reversible. And when the force of attraction is weak, that's why if you consider about the enthalpy change during this process, the enthalpy change for the Fiji absorption is lesser. Because enthalpy change depends on the strength of the force of attraction. The enthalpy change of Fiji absorption is lesser. Is lesser. Okay. If you think about the layers, how much layers can be formed of the adsorbate on the surface of the adsorbent? Like that. If the physical force of attraction takes place on any surface, physical force of attraction can be multiple layer, because there is no any chemical bond or there is no any electronic transition takes place. That's why it can be multi-layered. It can be multi-layered. Okay. So this is all about the physical adsorption, or in short, you can say Fiji absorption. This is called Fiji absorption. In different air purifier, the air purifier concept is based on the Fiji absorption as well as the chemi absorption also. But if the chemi absorption process as well as the physical force of attraction also takes place on the same air purifier, that air purifier is more efficient, is considered, because उसमें कोई भी type का particle filter out हो सकता है. That's why that will be the more efficient air purifier. Okay. Okay, take the screenshot of this. Moving forward, that is chemical for adsorption. Or chemi-absorption. Adsorption takes place due to chemical force or formation of chemical bond. Since chemical bond form in this process, that's why it cannot be multi-layered. Do you know why? Because if A, let's see example, here is the adsorbent process and signifier the A, and B, that is particle get attached and this at this surface through the chemical bond. It is not possible. This is B. It is not possible whenever A combined with B, then further B combined with B. This is not possible. Because whenever one stable bond will form, it won't be able to form the another bond with other element or same element also. Okay. So that's why it will be single layered. And obviously, this is due to the chemical force of attraction, or due to the electronic transition or electronic sharing or transfer of the electron, whatever. Generally, it will be the due to the sharing of the electron, because covalent bond will form, not ionic bond. So that's why it is more stable. It is more stable and strong also. And since this is more stable, that's why it is irreversible. And since the force of attraction is very high, that's why enthalpy change for the chemi absorption is very high. Enthalpy change for the chemi absorption is very high. This is the concept of the chemi absorption as well as the Fiji absorption that you had understand right now. Is there any question? You can write and you can tell. Any doubt? Anyone? Okay. No. Take the screenshot of this. Okay, that's fine. Now proceeding further, I am discussing about the factors affecting adsorption. What are the different factors which can affect the rate of adsorption? The first factor, temperature. And I'm talking about the rate of adsorption. Here is the rate of adsorption. And how can we signify the rate of adsorption? That is X by M. And what is X? Amount of adsorbate and mass of adsorbent. How much amount, in terms of it could be mass as well as the volume also, how much amount of the adsorbate are get attached at the particular mass of the adsorbent. This is called rate of adsorption basically, okay? If you think about the temperature, then if the temperature is raised, then Fiji absorption increases. And as per concern of the chemi absorption, it will decreases. Because whenever temperature is raised, the chemical bond get detached. And whenever the temperature is, the kinetic energy of the particle increases. That's why the force of attraction in terms of the physical force will increase. That's why the temperature increases, the rate of adsorption. Okay. Now, if you think about the pressure, if the adsorption takes place in terms of the gaseous state, the pressure is, rate of adsorption is always directly proportional to the pressure. But first time, the Freundlich isolated that particular relation between the rate of adsorption and the pressure. And after the several experiments, he derived the equation that is rate of adsorption is directly proportional to under square root P. Sorry, one minute. That is P to the power 1 by N. This is all about that. P to the power 1 by N, not 1 by 2. N could be more than 0. This is the equation. And after X by M, that is equal to K, P to the power 1 by N. This is called Freundlich adsorption equation. Adsorption equation. And this equation is only at the constant temperature. Okay, so this is all about that. Now proceeding further, take the screenshot of this, Jessica. Okay, apart from that, after the Freundlich adsorption equation, it could be found the same relation is for the concentration also. In the case of liquid or any other, third factor is concentration. C, I mean to say molar concentration. X by M is directly proportional to C to the power 1 by N. This is all about. And X by M, that is equal to K C to the power 1 by N. This is the equation for the concentration. Again, the concentration always increases the rate of adsorption. C is directly proportional to rate of adsorption. But how much directly proportional? It is explained by this equation only. Okay, so this is all about the factors, different factors which affects the rate of adsorption. Okay, so this is the adsorption concept. Now, in the next class, I'll discuss about the what are the different sector in which the adsorption concept is applicable, and in that particular sector, I'll explain some of the sector like catalysis, the one most important application, the catalysis. That is the adsorption theory. Enzyme action, enzymatic action, this is also catalytic theory. This is all about, we'll discuss about that, and then after we'll proceed for the last topic of this chapter, that is colloidal solution. So this is the all about the adsorption. Okay. So in the next chapter, we'll see you in next class. Take the screenshot of this. Is there any? Okay, that's fine.